The previous lessons focused on protecting an investigation identity. Now we turn the same methods toward ourselves. A forum account, a professional page, and an investigation persona may feel completely separate. An outsider can start with an old username, find an email address in a public code commit, and follow it to a career profile. Public information alone may reveal a name, city, and employer. This review is not meant to create anxiety, and it is not a demand to disappear from the internet. We are looking for the connections that make identification, location, contact, or real harm easier. Repair the important paths first. Do not promise to erase every trace overnight.
Many self-audits begin and end with the name search. That misses some of the strongest linkage clues. Build an identifier inventory first. Include name spellings, romanization, former names, and aliases, common usernames, email addresses, phone numbers, and domains, avatars, formal photographs, and event images, public resumes, personal sites, code repositories, and forum archives. Employer, school, region, and time range help resolve namesakes. A common English name may return dozens of people. Adding the relevant city, industry, and year can narrow the question. In the exercise, record field types such as old username or work email rather than full sensitive values. A lookup service receives whatever you submit, so a self-audit should not create a new exposure.
Sign out of everyday accounts. We want to see what an ordinary outsider sees, not the results a platform has personalized for you. Run the same queries across more than one search engine. Try exact phrases, username variants, old pages, web archives, and search snippets. Keep the query text, date, engine, result depth, and any access limitation. That record keeps the conclusion honest. Nothing about me exists online is not supportable. Nothing relevant was found on this date, from this location, with these queries, and within this result range, is much more accurate. A deleted page may survive in snippets and archives. External visibility has to be retested from outside the account.
A long-used username often connects platforms more efficiently than a real name. Search the exact string and common variations. When a match appears, do not jump straight to identity. Compare the avatar, biography, posting timeline, language habits, and linked sites. A common handle such as Sunny 2020 is weak evidence by itself. The same handle, the same image, the same city, and a continuous work history form a much stronger link. Record the supporting features and the possibility of coincidence. For protection, you can make a conservative choice. If an old handle leads easily to the real person, keep it out of an investigation account. You may not be able to erase the past, but you can stop extending the chain.
Email addresses and phone numbers are not only contact details. They often connect recovery systems, platform accounts, and recommendation engines. Old resumes, code commits, domain history, conference material, and forum signatures may preserve an email address. A phone number can suggest region, messaging accounts, or relationships through contact recommendations. Begin with transparent public sources and ordinary search. Do not submit a real address or number to a vague, global lookup service. You may not know whether it stores the input, and its results may be impossible to verify. Separate purposes when you find exposure. Public contact can use a public mailbox. Account recovery needs a controlled channel. Investigation verification should use an independent method. One contact value should not be the master key for work, personal life, recovery, and investigations.
Accounts can change names while images and files continue to reveal the old environment. Renaming an avatar does not prevent reverse image matching. A crop may preserve the face, building, or background object. Removing a visible name from a document may leave the author, revision user, company template, or local path. A screenshot may expose notifications, tabs, or directories. Use more than one image engine and test cropped, mirrored, and lower resolution versions. For public documents, inspect properties, revisions, templates, hidden content, and file names. Before remediation, preserve the original link,
screenshot, and time in a controlled record. Without the before state, you cannot explain the exposure or prove that the repair worked.
A hidden friend list does not eliminate relationship clues. Positions in an event photograph, familiar names in comments, repeated reactions, shared groups, and similar activity times can connect people, institutions, and places. Uploaded contacts may also drive recommendations that expose a link the account owner never noticed. Keep the review narrow. If one public event image already explains the professional relationship, there is no need to map every colleague and family member. Record only the third-party information required to show your own exposure path. A self-audit should not become a privacy inventory of everyone around you.
More results do not always mean more risk, and one result can be enough to matter. An old hobby post may be easy to find and have little harmful value. A single public resume containing a private phone number, exact workplace, and personal email deserves attention even if it is the only result. Ask 4 questions. Can the path confirm the real identity? Can it locate a home, workplace, or routine? Can it enable direct contact with the person or their relationships? Can it cause harassment, fraud, device compromise, or mission harm? Then consider repair difficulty and cache timing. Add 1 sentence of reasoning to each rating. The score is a way to order work, not a claim of mathematical certainty.
Deletion is only one option, and many historical records cannot be removed completely. Edit or delete pages you control, tighten visibility, separate work, personal, and investigation identifiers, replace recovery channels, disable unnecessary contact recommendations, redact public delivery copies. If an old forum record cannot be removed, stop reusing its username and image, and record the link as residual risk. A higher-risk mission may then use stronger compensating controls. A remediation plan should name the owner, action, completion evidence, and alternative control when deletion is impossible. If the material is part of an investigation record, confirm retention requirements before changing or removing it.
Press and delete does not immediately change every external result. Search caches, platform indexes, and web archives update on their own schedules. A snippet that remains tomorrow may represent delay rather than a failed repair. Preserve the before screenshot, link, and time. Wait for the planned interval. Then repeat the same queries, login state, and result depth. Classify the outcome as repaired, partially repaired, not repairable, or newly exposed. Original page removed. Search snippet remains. Retest in 7 days is more useful than unfinished. Exposure changes with new employment, platforms, photographs, and relationships. A quarterly review and a review before a higher-risk assignment are both practical. The investigator plans to reuse an old forum handle for a new persona. It seems harmless because the forum account has been inactive for years. A signed-out search finds the same handle in a public code repository. The commit contains an email address. That address leads to a professional profile, work city, and employer. Every step is ordinary. Together, they defeat the persona before it is used. The impact goes beyond recognition. The target might contact the employer, adapt its story to the investigator's background, remove evidence, or feed tailored misinformation. The correction uses a new username, isolated email, and non-reused image, followed by another external search. Historical residue may remain, but it no longer needs to connect to the new mission.
I searched my name and did not appear on page 1, so the risk is low. That statement has very little support. It omits alternate spellings, old usernames, image search, document authors, and relationship clues. Everyday login may personalize the ranking. Without the query, date, and result range, another reviewer cannot interpret not found. A proper audit starts from the identifier inventory, keeps a query log, and covers accounts, images, documents, and necessary relationships. Untested areas belong in the limitations, not in the category of absent risk.
No real personal data is required for this exercise. Use labels such as old username, work email, and event avatar. Choose 3 identifiers and design signed-out searches for them. Draw 1 complete path, perhaps from an old handle to a code commit and then to a professional page. Label the evidence strength at each step. Add the risk level, remediation action, retest date, and residual risk. Review the result with 4 questions. Why does this exposure matter? How can another person verify it? What will you repair? What compensating control remains when deletion is impossible? Lesson 28 moves into legal boundaries. Public visibility does not mean that every method of access, collection, combination, retention, and distribution is permitted.